Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes weekly webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Textures we have the Woodland collection. It includes this adorable little die set with squirrel and hedgehog. We've got toadstools or mushrooms, and we've got this great collection of leaves and fern stamps and stamps with the coordinating dies for your little, greetings on your cards. And together they make beautiful little cards like this one, little scenes on them. They're so fun. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how one lucky viewer can win this card for their very own or to share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, so take a look at this adorable little squirrel. And then this is the base die, and then you cut this one out and it goes on top of that one. We've got our little hedgehog, our ferns, the little tree stump, also a little daisy with the stem, a leaf, and a cute little acorn. And then this little piece right here makes all the little eyeballs and things like that. So let's take a look at this one. And I used, you guys, a new paper collection from hot off the press. This is Nature's Touch 6x6 patterned cardstock. It's perfect for this woodland look. And all of my little animals and critters and things, I use the coordinating solid cardstock. It has a great selection of colors in this. So let's take a look at this one. So for my little stump, I cut that out of the darkest brown, and then this tan color is this little sort of topper piece with all the little rings on it from the wood. And then 3 of these little leaves, and then inking these, you guys. Inking the little pieces takes extra time, but I tell you, it really makes a big difference when you're creating these little scenes. And I used warm honey for things like the edge of the little toadstool or the edges of the leaves. I also used khaki green on anything that was green. And then I also used cocoa brown, and I used a lot of gingerbread, which is just a really nice sort of reddish brown color. And then for applicators, I like using my little round applicator from Spectrum Noir. And then of course, the little daubers are always really nice to have, and those come in the little pack. And I just sort of dedicate a dauber to one ink pad and just use it again and again. So for this one, I took the paper that was on the back of one of the scenes that comes in the 6x6 Nature's Touch. And then on the back, we have these really subtle, beautiful colors. And there's a little deer stand, like right here, a deer scene. And so I put that right there, and then that's where I put my hedgehog, because I just really wanted this foliage background. And then I just went about building my scene. I just die cut the ferns out of 2 different colors of green, and then my little stump there. And then this cute little toadstool just has a white base. And then I inked that with a lot of the gingerbread, and then used this golden yellow color and inked that as well with the honey. And then that just created this little scene. And then for my hedgehog, just 2 colors here. And really, it just inked the whole thing using that gingerbread. Very, very sweet. So once I got everything established and where I was going to put it, before I glued it down, then I just laid my stamps on the top here, and then took away all the items. I hadn't glued them down yet, and then just used the MISTI to go ahead and do my stamping. And then went back and glued everything on, just so that there was no problem with those extra layers on the MISTI. So I really like how this one turned out, and this is our giveaway card. So at the very end of the video, there is some instructions on how to play our little card contest game and how to collect your prize if you're the winner. So what you would do is, this is for our YouTube channel. So down below this video, if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, there is a little YouTube icon on the video, and you click on that, and that'll take you to our YouTube page where you can see all of our videos. And for this video, you want to go ahead and like, comment, and then be a subscriber. And then what we'll do is we'll go back to the comments for this particular collection or video, and I'll choose one of you, and then I'll reply to that video, and I'll reply to that comment and say, hey, you're a winner. Contact us at customer service. That's how we play our little game, and then I send it to you in some happy mail. So check out the instructions at the end of the video for more details. All right, so we have another card. This one uses our cute little squirrel. He's so cute. I used the sort of reddish brown that's in the solid cardstock, that same tan here. And then from the Nature's Touch, we have this beautiful little scene with the little deer and the bird. But turn that over, and then I just used this top half of it. So it's got some sort of script printing on here that I really like. I wanted to feature that. And so now this just sort of became an arch, and I used it in that way. Used that little stump again. I think that's just a really cute feature. And then this little piece right here, this is for the white on the eye, and then this piece is for the black part of the eye. And then we've even got a little nose right there. So really easy to put together. I love how he's holding some daisies, and then we've got our little acorn right here as well. Now stamping on these little words can be tricky, but I've got some tips for you. So this is how they look when you die cut them. And then you're like, which do you do first? Do you like die cut it and then try to stamp on it? Or do you stamp on it and then try to get the die over the stamped area? People have different opinions on that. So what I like to do is take this, and then I actually just very lightly glue it to a piece of cardstock, you know, so you can get it up off the cardstock again. I just use a little bit of glue stick. I just put a little bit right here, just enough to barely stick it there. And then I go ahead and I take this, put it in my MISTI, and then you just take your stamp, and you're going to put it right on top of the word, making sure it's all aligned. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and ink that and stamp it. And then when you're done, this is just going to peel right off. Okay, so that's the really easy way to do that. And then there's also another way where I like to take this one. Let's say you've already die cut this and you don't want to take the time. So what I do is that. I'm going to take my little ink pad. I always feel like this is cheating. All right, and I'm going to take this little word and I'm going to put it right on top of that. Just like that. And then just take your ink pad and go like that. And most of the time, it works great. There you go. So that's my little sneaky cheaty thing. All right, so we've got 2 cards down. Here are the stamp set and the dies that I was just showing you. It's even got the little stamped leaves and then the dies for the leaves as well. And here is a card where I used those leaves, just the stamps, to create a background. Okay, I used some Stampin' White cardstock from Hunky Dory to do that. Inked the edges around that white cardstock with the gingerbread using my little round tool applicator, matted with some solid, and then took a strip of paper from the leaf from the 6x6. What am I trying to say? The 6x6 Nature's Touch. I did one with an all over leaf pattern and just matted that. Used some circle cutting dies. And that just gave me a little base right there. And then I just did my little hedgehog. My little stamped friend that I just demonstrated can go right there. And I love that this one, he's just holding a little acorn. So sweet. It really is a cute hedgehog. All right, and then we already saw this one. And then my last one, you guys, is using those adorable little toadstools. So for this one, I used on the back of this beautiful scene, there's this one right here. I made sure that the lighter part is going down here. We've got our darker part up here. We've got the Magical Day stamp and die cut. My little stump that I love to have in every scene. A couple of little ferns. And then I just cut these out of different colors that are all included in that solid cardstock, and then inked those edges. So using that ginger bread here, and then the green on these. The little stumps, this is just white cardstock, and then I just inked it with the gingerbread, okay? And yeah, they came together so easily. I added those little daisies. So you guys, this is such a fun collection. It's perfect for fall, but you know, woodland stuff is great for all times of year. So I think this is a really great one to have in your toolbox. So definitely check out the Money Saver. It's right there on the right-hand side of your screen. We love everything in this set. It is so versatile. I can't wait for you guys to grab that money saver and try it for yourself. Let me know what you think of it. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.